This video from Casio Help, we're taking a quick look at how you can force the tax split to appear on the till receipts on your SE-S3000 register. Now you may have seen the two previous videos showing you how to set the tax rates up and then also how to assign them to the various departments. If you have seen those, you'll be familiar with the fact that when you process a sale, the tax doesn't appear on the till receipt, but it does appear as standard on your end of day Z report, which might be fine for you. It's probably fine for a lot of business, because having tax appear on the receipt can lead to customer questions or think they're paying too much or whatever. However, if you do want the tax split to show on the receipt, there's a bit of programming you've got to do to each of the tender buttons to force it to happen. So it's fairly straightforward as long as you know what to do. So I'll now show you how to do it. Key to PGM as usual. Arrow down to system setting. When in system setting, free subtotal, and you have to type in the following code, which is 100000. You then have to press the tender button, so in this case CA amount tend, and then subtotal. So what that has done is forced, whenever I cash a sale off in the reg mode, it'll now print the VAT split, if appropriate, on the till receipt, but only if I press the cash button. So you have to repeat the procedure if you're going to be using your other tender buttons. We're already in the free subtotal area of the programming, so you don't need to press free subtotal. You simply type in the code again, 100, 3 zeros, and then press the next tender button, subtotal, and I might as well do it for the check button as well. Subtotal when you're finished. Key to PGM. Now, when we put a sale through Department 1 and Department 2, and if we cash it off or charge it off, it shouldn't make any difference. Right, well, that's interesting. You get the tax appear on the display, so that means it's also going to be on the receipt. The tax is, so I've got two tax rates on these two departments. Tax rate 1 is 20%, so my pound I've sold is 83p excluding tax, and then 17p tax, which gets me to a pound, and then the second department is at tax rate 2, which is at 5%, so that's 95p plus 5% gets you to a pound. If you haven't got a tax rate set up on a department, then it doesn't matter, it doesn't appear. There is no tax applied to that department, so it only works on departments that you've got tax set up on. And I'll just prove that it works on, you've got tax coming up when I charge a sale, tax coming up when I cash a sale, and tax coming up when I check a sale as well. If I hadn't have done the programming for all three tender buttons, then it would only work on whichever ones I've programmed. So hope that's not too complicated and has made everything clear and been relatively useful. There's more videos on the tax programming and other programming you can do on the 3000 appearing on screen now. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit casiohelp.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.